According to the new update that came into October 2022, it is clearly stipulated that if you are a lady in the United Arab Emirates and you have your child, or you are planning to have your child in the United Arab Emirates, your child is now eligible to get a birth certificate even if the father is not known. Previously, for you to have a birth certificate, the two parents of that child were supposed to be present to sign the form before it can be submitted and before a child can get a birth certificate. But now the law has changed, so the UAE government has now made it possible for only the mother. So even if you are not married, and even if you don't know the father of your child, or if the father of your child is not available, you can now have your child in the United Arab Emirates without worries, and you can actually file an application or send an application for that child to have a birth certificate in the United Arab Emirates. The new update is very simple, and as you can see on the screen, that is the form that if you go to the ADJD website, you will find this separate form that you have to use to fill out if you don't know the father of your child, or if the father of your child is not present. So if the father of your child is not present, or you don't know the father of your child, this is a form that you are supposed to use to fill out before you submit, and within 48 hours you are going to get your birth certificate. I'll just read the way so that you can fully understand. So in such cases, there's a separate form to fill out. The mother needs to prove the birth and should declare that the father is not known. She can register the child under her name and fill out her address and contact details and attach her passport and Emirates ID. The form and the supporting documents can be submitted at any typing center in the shopping malls or by emailing them to civilfamilycourt@adjd.gov.ae. So that is the email on the screen. So when you fill out the form, then you can email the form to civilfamilycourt@adjd.gov.ae. Within 48 hours, the mother will receive the court order allowing them to obtain a birth certificate for their baby. You can simply see that the UAE government has prioritized the interests of the child. So despite the situation, despite you not being married, despite the fact that you don't know the father of your child, or the father of your child is not available, the child is still innocent. So because the child is innocent, that's why the UAE government has made it possible for you now to actually get a birth certificate for your child, because without that birth certificate, the child cannot go to school in the United Arab Emirates, and the child cannot get health insurance. You need that birth certificate so your child can have an insurance in the United Arab Emirates, and also so that if you plan to send your child to school, so that you can send your child to any school. So, and it also gives the child an identity, because without a birth certificate, it doesn't prove that that child is yours, or it doesn't prove that you even have a child. There's no document to show that you have a child. After giving birth in a hospital or at home, it is still possible. If you finally have your baby at home, then you have to stipulate in the form that that baby was born at home. If it's in the hospital, then definitely in the hospital you will get a birth declaration. If you have the baby in the hospital, you will definitely get a birth declaration from the hospital before you fill out the form and submit it in the email that I've shared to you. Or if you go to a typing center, the typing center can help you to submit the form, and within 48 hours you will definitely get a birth certificate for your child. So that is a new update for newborn babies, for their mothers that are not married and that they don't know the father of the child. So that is a progressive move from the UAE government, and I think it is much appreciated, because at the end of the day, that child is innocent. So I think this is a good move and we need to appreciate it. Thank you very much, and please stay tuned to the channel to get more updates regarding the United Arab Emirates and regarding so much more.